Okay, so I just started filming a video. I'm coming into Tiberias. I'll show you. And I started filming this video, and then I realized it wasn't filming the whole time. So I'm gonna have to start over, but it's all for the good. You know, everything that is supposed to be is exact. So I was just saying about this abracadabra. Abracadabra is my new motto. Abracadabra, it's abra, like I speak. Cadabra is what I create. So as you speak, that is what you create. So when you create strong, especially what I speak about myself, I also, Dr. Wayne Dyer, who, when I first started my spiritual awakening, he has multiple videos online that you can watch. Amazing. And when I first started my awakening, I would listen to him all day, and he has a real simplicity about him. I think that he's really easy to listen to when you're at the beginning of your spiritual awakening, because he is really connected also to the matrix world and also to the spiritual world. So he's a really good connection. And then as I would put it, Abraham Hicks is more of like a progressed and kind of like for graduate students. Abraham Hicks, you really have to already be up in the when I first listened to her, when I first started listening to her, it was a little bit difficult for me to hear her talking about herself in the third party. But anyway, what I wanted to talk about is that my friend, that she's really cool. My friend that I met through these videos, that's also on this twin flame journey. And so yesterday when I put up that week video about when I was talking about my mother, and she said, she came back to, she sent me a voice message, and I love it because she always gives me like good advice, or she'll comment, she'll send me a message about the videos that I put up, and comment about things that always touches her. And what I feel like is that we are like this, we are a community that are rising together. And what she said to me was that, you know, that my family, people that aren't on this journey can't understand this journey, and that is true. And that I have a different community for support, a different support community, which is what I feel like I have in this YouTube place. It's like a new family of support that are coming together, that are like a community, and my new support system for this, and that my family just won't, you know, they can't understand. And I'm really grateful for that. But I was one of the things that I was saying before is that, you know, my friend, my other friend, he's the one that taught me abracadabra. That what it means is that what I speak is what I create. And that is advice that I'm taking with me. That's my mantra. I am going to, also with that book, As a Man Thinketh, which again, As a Man Thinketh, I will find the version that I like online, and I will, I'm going to try to remember to put it into the comments of this movie, of this video, and the video that I did earlier today when I was, I've suggested it a few times. But he really, as a guide for life, is the one that really told me about abracadabra, and that as you speak, and to really watch your words. The words I am are very powerful. Like I said about Wayne Dyer. Wayne Dyer also did a whole movie about I am, and how powerful the words I am are. Whatever you say, I am, and what follows is what you believe about yourself, and you are programming your mind every time you say I am. You are either limiting or expanding your opportunities, your beliefs, your capabilities, your life, and your belief about yourself, and what you are capable of, and what you are capable of. and who you are and how powerful you are. And so what I was going to say about this video is that the other day I did these two. See, I love my friend. Yeah, my friend, I'm going to start calling the twin, because I always say I don't know what to call him. I'm calling him my friend. I'm just going to change my language. My good friend. He's my good friend. I mean, we weren't. He's my good friend. My good friend who I feel like home with. And he's my guide too. You know, he guides me along. So that same day that I did those two videos that were like really weakling, like crying and blah, 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 I had to go to the dentist and crying about my financial state. First of all, that is just reinforcing it, and it's vibrating those low vibrational frequency that is just keeping that alive. And so in Facebook, I quit following him just because I kind of want to be on my own, and I don't want things that come in and that can just like you know, take me out of wherever I am. I understand that it's for both, it's in both directions, but I am still subscribed to him in YouTube, because in YouTube he puts up his messages. He does like these almost every week. He does these messages that are channeled messages, and the messages just speak directly to me. They're like guiding. I told him once, if he takes all of those messages that he did and he puts them in a book, he has it all. It's already all written. He just puts it in a book, and it will guide people into enlightenment. That's exactly what it is. It's a guiding into enlightenment, taking all of those messages. So I still want to get those messages. So the other night, the same night that I put up those two weakling messages, those two weakling videos, the same day, that night I saw in my YouTube a video that he put up that day with that was strong and confident and talking about his making a living. And I know that him and I are in similar, we have similar that we're, everything is so symbolic. There was just a pot lid on the side of the road. I should have stopped and got it, because yesterday I found this pot. Do I want to turn around and go get it? I'm just curious. Okay, I'm gonna go get it. I'm so funny. I'm so funny. Okay, dude, whatever. You can honk. All's good that ends well. So I'm gonna go back and get that. I'm so silly. But there are things that I do just because I feel like I need to do them. I go off of intuition. And in any case, I'm going to make it to work not at around hours, so I might as well just do what this is only going to take me another 5 minutes. It's not like I have to be there at a certain time, and I really want that lid because I have a couple of pots without a lid, and I just found a pot the other day. There it is. I'm going to stop over here. I'm going to run across the road and get it, and then all I have to do is turn around, and I can turn around up there. Okay. Back up a little bit. Okay, folks, I'm going to get this lid, and I'm going to leave this going so I can show you the lid when I get back. I'm still eating my breakfast, too. I just don't want to eat and talk. Okay, I'm going. It's a really good lid, and I'm sure that's going to fit my one pot that doesn't have a lid. I don't think it's going to fit the pot that I just found. I'll have to find a different lid for that one. But okay, so now I need to figure out how to turn back around. Okay, I hope I don't have to go too far. This is all white line here. At one of these beaches, for sure, I'll be able to turn around. Okay, so here already, it's not a white line, but there isn't a place here to turn around. the road isn't wide enough. So he put up a video that same evening that I put up those 2 weakling videos of me belly aching and crying and whatever. And so that evening he puts up a video, a strong, like, confident, showing his work, being proud of what he does. You know, he like showed me how to do it. He's still a guide for me. I love him. Oh, look, there's a roundabout. It's perfect. I'm just going to turn around at the roundabout. The Sea of Galilee is over here. I'm just going to show you out my window. I'm driving along the Sea of Galilee. See, there's so much to be grateful for. There's so much to be grateful for. And getting into the moment and just being alive. I mean, look, I got, you know, every pot has its, okay, there's a message for you. Every pot has its cap. Okay, so I think I made my point on this video. Oh, about him still guiding me, even, you know, now. And, you know, what is, I did the video this morning about what is unconditional love. And unconditional love is a two-way street. So one lesson that I had is that I can still love somebody and let them go. And I can't hold on to anybody anyway. I mean, it's just like the video I did this morning. It was just like what I was saying earlier about having to come into myself and not give over, you know, being a victim in a relationship. It's just basically giving over your power. It's you giving over your power, and not even being a victim, being like even just being a rag in a relationship. Who wants to be in a relationship with a rag? I don't. You know, I want to be in a relationship with somebody. That's why I'm so attracted to him, is because he has all these different things going on, and he's doing all these different things, and he has his own interests, and it's not just, you know, if somebody's only interested in me, I already have me. You know, what do I need somebody else that's only interested in me? Okay, there's only so far that somebody putting all their attention on me and lifting me up can go. You know, then there, you know, when I want somebody in my life that excites me, that does cool things, that we enjoy the same things, that has their own interests, that enriches my life, and brings new things into my life, and that I enjoy being around because they're funny and funky and not just into me. Funny and funky and have their own things going on. So, and I really like my friend, because every time she writes, every time she you know, I think on this twin flame journey, the community that I feel like on YouTube, I'm kind of creating my own support system, my own community, my own safe place where I can come in and talk about this, and the people that are watching can understand what I'm going through and comment. And even the fact that I just see people that are watching, and some of them commenting, I see people that are returning and commenting and giving me good feedback and supporting me in that way, that I'm really building my own personal support system by doing these videos. And that's just what it is. It's my therapy. As I talk these things out, I understand them. And because we're on the same journey, and this journey is so intense, I feel like we, as a network of humanity anyway, is a network, but as fellow twin flames that can understand what we're going through, and being able to put out there what I'm going through, and others can relate to it and understand it within themselves, kind of gives others also, you know, like we're all rising together, we're feeding off each other. So like I can see it with my friend who watches my videos and then it calls me and gives me tells me commentary, and tells me all sorts of really good advice and all sorts of things. We think very differently, me and her, and so the things that she will say, will give me like completely different perspectives. And I really like how she puts it out there, because she just lays out her thoughts and allows me to kind of ponder what I do take and what does resonate and what is not accurate, because we're different. We're all different. And that's a good lesson for me too. Yeah, and not everybody thinks like I think, and not and still together we are like this network and rising. And that's why I feel like all these twin flames, we are all, it just seems like we're all coming together. We're all combining, and we are gaining strength from one another and understanding more. And this twin flame journey is so intense that you have to go through all of your emotions and all of your pain. And we are a strong bunch of people. You know, when we go through all of this pain and all of what it entails for us to rise into ourselves, we are that much stronger. You know, even yesterday I went to visit my parents, and I kind of made a decision not to talk about this anymore with them, because I think it just weighs on, they don't believe it, they don't get it, and I think it just weighs on them, especially on my mother, because it feels like culty to her. And she comes from a religious background, and that she was kind of in a childhood, she kind of has traumas from it. And so all of this and believing in God and everything that I have been coming into, for her feels culty and strange. Look, I'm almost here. I still didn't eat. And so I've kind of made a decision to try. No, I'm not being harsh with myself. I'm being really flowy and easy, but I've kind of come to a realization that first of all, I can't get support from that place. This is my support system, because they just don't get it. And secondly, it's difficult. I see what it's doing to my mother. And there's no need. There's no need. So as much as possible, just keep it. And besides, not having that out and that run to is strengthening me, because I can't run to her and get comfort or support. I kind of have to go through this on my own. Talk it out. Run out to the mountains. Do whatever I have to do to be able to go through this. So we are a whole community network of people rising together in this twin flame journey. And by us rising together, we are also raising, I feel like we're raising the vibration of humanity. You know, if we are all connected, all of us, and all of humanity is one big network, and you can feel it. When you get in tune, you can feel other people. We all are, it's all relevant. Even the people, that's why we have to guard our emotions when we're on this. We have to guard our minds and guard our emotions while we are on this journey, because that's why we keep flipping back and forth, because we are mushpa. We are, mushpa is when you know, when our energy meets other people's energy, it affects us if we allow them into our energy zone. So when we do the work, we need to guard our energy and not allow other energies that are, you know, contradicting or old ways of thinking, old world energies back into our aura. So we need to guard our minds, guard our auras, and everybody keeps commenting to me that this hat has a hole in it. I want to sew it at some point, but right now it just lets me have that. You'll see my hair can come out the top of it. Okay, so I'm stopping this here. Thank you for watching. Have a great day and a good abracadabra.